Yo, what is up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy J Tuck, DMV, CFT, and we are cover 3. We got a lot to talk about tonight, man. We got a lot to talk about. We won't get into some things, but y'all know the vibes, man. Go ahead, share the content, like the content, let everybody know we live. Listen, I know our season might be, right, but y'all know we don't fold. Y'all know we gonna turn things up this all season. Y'all know when it comes to draft season, we gonna do what we do, man. So Cowboys Nation, don't take y'all foot off the gas, man. But my dog DMV, bro, how you feeling, man? How you feeling? Got the hat on? You got the Ferg on? Your Jake Ferguson hat on?
Hey, bro, I'm trying to get paid out here, man. Y'all send me, I'm trying to get paid like Ferg. Y'all send me some money, bro.
Right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, shoot, put the Cowboys. I went and when I was in Dallas, I went and tried on some Stetsons and all sorts of stuff, man. And you know, I'm gonna get there. Like, the craziest thing, I met one of my subs, man. If you're watching right now, it hit me. He was like, yo, Tuck, I'm a huge fan of yours. And I met him at the Mavs game, and he made these custom Cowboys hats, like real Cowboys hats. And they were so fire. The only reason I didn't buy them is because I didn't want to travel back with them. So, bro, if you out there,
smashed up.
Hey, put your info out there, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm trying to find who he was because he's like, I follow you on Twitter, man. I was like, I should have got his number. Hey, man, I need that hat because he had like the custom Mavs, like bandana. Like, this shit was hard. I was like, I can't travel back. You know, with all these hats.
And out here though, so nobody really wears these out here. So it would set the whole game up. Yeah. I think I would have everybody wearing these out here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hit me, bro. I gotta get me one. Ron, dog, how you feeling, bro? I know you.
I'm good. Let me just take a second to speak to everybody in the chat. We see y'all coming in. I know I can't do the roll call like usual, but we appreciate y'all. Hit likes and shares and all that on all the channels because I see y'all rolling in on the side. I'm feeling a little bit better. My voice getting back to normal. I don't sound like Jadakiss' little brother no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on it. I wish I had the bars, but
yeah.
I'm adjusted. I know everybody who's been watching me the last couple of days been saying I sound horrible. So we getting back to normal a little bit. You know what I mean? As far as with the team, I mean, the Cowboys, I'm not reality is setting in. You know, you mad. You what is it? The 7 stages of grief. What is that? The little thing they say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You mad at first because you know, I mean, y'all know I had the unrealistic belief. You know, and I said this the funny thing. I'm gonna say this real quick. I blame this shit on the Eagles. If they would have just handled their business and finished that game properly, I wouldn't have started believing because at the time we was 3-5-1, and I had already let it settle in.
Right.
The trade deadline happened.
Comeback brought you back in.
The way we was getting beat down, I was sitting on the couch like, yo, it's really over. Like, we're bad. We're getting the brakes beat off us, right? Because we had just beat the Raiders. Like they just did, but I'll joke on them another time.
Right.
So the Raiders will make you feel like you're doing something. So, and then we make the comeback, and I'm like, I ain't going to believe yet. And then the Chiefs, who are not the Chiefs, I found that out later too. You beat the Chiefs, they got so much stature. You like, oh, we all right.
Hey, but hold on, man. The Chiefs might not be the Chiefs that we've known, bro, but they gave us one of their best punches. Like we got you know what I'm saying? We didn't get the watered down versions, you know what I'm saying?
I got the perfect segue though. I got the perfect segue though on what we're gonna be talking about. Because during the uplift of that defensive, let's say everybody looks at it like the defense played good for 3 weeks. And it's a mirage because if you really look at how the Eagles came out, that was more Eagles incompetent offense than Eberflus defense. And then the Chiefs game, the defense wasn't really shutting nobody down. They just did enough.
Right.
And then the next week, the levees broke. And now we're here now.
Right.
So it was fool's gold for Eberflus, but it was surrounded by some good offensive play.
Yes.
And you started to forget what was happening. So I was going somewhere with it, y'all, promise. It's just it all started with the bum-ass Eagles. Y'all supposed to be so dominant. Y'all should have just finished the job. I would have started doing mock drafts already, and we wouldn't even be here right now. But now we back to reality.
Step back to reality.
Yeah, man, we back.
Gravity. Oh, there goes. Oh, there goes.
Yeah,
there goes gravity. Choke. He's so bad at me. Won't give it. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, we always got to lose ourselves.
That's perfect.
And here's the crazy part, man. It's like I felt frustrated because, yeah, of course, right. It was still a slim chance. Now, there was people in my comments who's like, it was cover 3's fault because cover 3 was the main one preaching that we was going to make the playoffs.
He was right, my fault.
I said,
blame it on me.
They gonna put that on wrong because they damn sure wasn't talking about me.
It might have been our fault. One of them weeks we ain't do a damn show.
I mean, hey man, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, bro was in my comments like mad. He was like, you sold us on. I was like, man,
bro, it wasn't even the Eagles win. You right, Tuck. It wasn't the Eagles win that gave me the confidence. We always can beat the Eagles.
It was the
that
Chiefs.
Ain't impressive.
It was the Chiefs.
It was the Chiefs. We beat the Chiefs, and the way we beat them, I saw Dak go toe to toe. And instead of what happened with Romo when he battled Peyton Manning and he lost, I saw Dak win it. I said, little did I. And the craziest thing, we didn't necessarily go get pummeled by Detroit. We was within 3. We needed a defense to bow their back and hold a little bit, maybe hold them to 3 2 times, but they couldn't. And that's when Jerry said what he said yesterday. I know y'all done heard it by now. Why every time your quarterback play my team, they have a career day? When you hear Jerry Jones come out and Jerry Jones will lie to our face. Hey man, I love Mike. I love Mike McCarthy. No, you don't.
Right.
Jerry didn't even lie on the radio. He was like, listen, now he was talking in circles like he always do, but he was like, every time quarterbacks play us, they seem to have their best offensive output. I was like,
yeah, it don't matter if they journeyman or not. They just
just everybody,
bro, everybody, and you know what I'm saying,
Jacoby Brissett. I'm talking about. I'm not even naming no killers. That's why I'm kind of happy we ain't going to the playoffs.
You naming people that needed confidence.
Everybody's at their quarterback in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
I mean,
that's why I'm mad at them because he's supposed to handle his business.
He even came out guns a-blazing though, Tuck. In the beginning,
that first game he was running. You know what I'm saying?
The second game he was throwing because AJ Brown was going crazy.
But look. To y'all point, Brissett, bro, Russell Wilson looked like he was about to get another contract. He was going crazy on us. It was like, yo, who is this? And then we literally revived the young man. He owe us some money.
Bryce Young had an okay game.
JJ McCarthy has restored confidence.
Right.
It's crazy. Like he gritting it. Like how we letting him do the dance on us in our stadium?
Before he got in the end zone, bro, he was just that comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't know bro had flavor, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
See, let's keep it a buck, man. We can talk about we family.
We got to.
We seeing a transition right now in the NFL. We are seeing a trend. We seen these white quarterbacks come back, but now they listen to NBA young boy. They got 30,000 around their neck, and they are balling out of their minds right now.
Yeah, Dart a little saucy. Dart
saucy.
Hold on. Can we be cover 3 for a second?
Yeah. We always see good.
I'm gonna say it. It's cool when they do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
While when Shador do it.
Oh right, yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say it. I don't care. It's a problem.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. It'll be lack of his leadership. He's upstaging the team.
But when my man come out with mad diamonds on his neck,
bro. Jackson Dart's diamonds go. Him and Justin Jefferson.
I like Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I mean, but him and Justin Jefferson's diamond games is just crazy, bro.
Now,
like
he should chill before he get a concuss. He gonna get retired. He gonna be Tua. He got to stop diving head first.
Yeah. But Jackson Dart diamonds go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, I like they swag.
You got
everybody
him,
do
you
it.
got Dart. You got JJ McCarthy. You got Drake May. You got Bo Nix. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
Favorite out of, hey.
Yeah.
If I got a quarterback I like out of all of them, I like Drake May.
Drake May's out there balling. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody I was like, Dak show up like Dak show up and
yeah, Uncle Dak. But yeah, bro, it's one of those things where it's like, all right, Drake May with Drake May. Until I finally sit down and watch the Patriots, I said, oh, okay.
We got some swag on our team though. Joe Milton had a little swag.
Yeah, but he ain't playing. Shawty said he's not playing. We focus on that.
You know why it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is, Tuck. It's gonna make you mad. It's that 1%.
No,
bro, I'm telling you, it's that one. If Jerry told them, hey, listen, until they can, because they can't say we're eliminated yet.
Y'all ain't about to F up my brand.
No, it's branding. They're not going to. So let's just say, as much as we're ready to just move on and just focus on like who we bringing back, bro. If the Eagles do something stupid like lose to Washington, and we do something stupider like all of a sudden beat the Chargers, y'all gonna have to deal with this for another week because it's gonna start to build. It's gonna be like, well, the Eagles can lose to the Bills.
The Eagles got the Bills.
Well, let me ask you all this question because I asked it on Twitter. That's probably not the spot. Y'all gonna have to forgive us, Cowboys Nation, because right now y'all pretty just gonna listen to our group chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all listen to our public.
I better get this group chat and like it.
But y'all keep the questions flowing. We got y'all. We see y'all. But let me ask y'all, what is the difference between playing in preseason games and playing in regular season games after you've been eliminated from playoff contention? Which one's more important?
Which one's more important?
Preseason.
No, regular season.
No. He said after you've already been eliminated.
No. Because you know what it is? The intensity of the competition, depending on the team, you'll get more credit. Like if we're playing a team now, our actual schedule outside of the Chargers game don't lend to that. So yeah, the back two games. But let's just say we were a team that was eliminated, but we were playing a team that was like a game out. They're going to be playing their best. So if you shine in that game, you're getting all starters. They ain't sitting nobody. So it would be different. Now, in our predicament, playing the Giants in Washington, you're not going to get nothing except for this week. This is the week. Yeah, playing the Giants the last week when they had the number one pick, that might as well be a preseason game.
But hear me out, though, Rome. And
go ahead, DMV, because I'm
like, back. Right. That could be the difference in you getting right tackle or you getting the best defensive player in the draft or the best offensive player.
Oh, you're right.
Last year, Dallas won a couple games they probably shouldn't have won. And I think that they might have missed out on a player or two.
I promise you we're going to do something like win 3 games.
Yes, and it's going to push us from 14 currently to probably
like 18.
To 20 or 19, right? And
like,
so here's
trust me, we're going to win those games because
here's what I'm saying, right? In preseason, the whole point of preseason is to get ready for the upcoming season, get your body right, you know what I'm saying, get in the rhythm, right? So you see Pat Mahomes and other players play that, right? Because the Eagles play Saturday, if they win that game, we're eliminated. So now you're playing in meaningless games in this juncture of the season, all right? But most importantly, we are seeing injuries go across this league like a damn hurricane. You are jeopardizing next year. You're putting next year in jeopardy because I just saw this Chargers teams be playing. Them boys, they don't go. My dog Derwin James, he don't turn down for nothing, right?
Like that's our team, dog. That's our team.
I know. But it's like, So are you willing to jeopardize some of these players for possible? Because it lingers over into next year. Like Micah Parsons, man, President Micah, right? Next year is already damaged, right? For Pat Mahomes, next season is damaged. Getting injured this late into the season, is it really worth the risk for these late games, meaningless if you are eliminated from the playoffs, to put all your starters out there, your future pieces, your cornerstones, to play versus the Giants, versus the Commanders, and versus the Chargers? I wouldn't do
it. And I also ask you this: who are the best teams right now? You look at the Patriots. Shoot, I think the Colts just lost their quarterback, but the Colts was up there. We're talking. Are you looking at Jacksonville? Those teams, they maximize their picks by being in those positions that they're supposed to be in. Meaning they got the top players. Right. So now it's paying dividends. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Plus, it allows you to evaluate. What's the point of trading for Joe Milton if you don't even know what you have in him, right? You have some time to evaluate Joe Milton. You have the opportunity to evaluate, Phil Maffa. You have the chance to, can Ryan Flo possibly step
Blue
in? Right.
Blue got to get some snaps because technically if you're not playing them right now, you still don't know what he is next year.
Right. Jaden Blue. So some of those players, bro, you should be in evaluation mode. If we get now, I get it. The Eagles lose and you still have a glimmer of hope. Okay, cool, bro. But sometimes chasing that rabbit, you'll trip over your feet. For me personally, if we're eliminated Saturday night, I'm shutting it down. You don't have to tank necessarily because Shardy said like we're trying to win games. We're Dak. I mean, Mike McCarthy won games without Dak, bro. So what are you saying?
Bro, you can't shut it down.
What are you saying?
You're not gonna shut it down because of Jerry.
They're not, yeah, because we play on Christmas Day, you know.
A game on Christmas that nobody cares about, bro.
And nobody cares about.
Hey, bro, but let me tell you something. Y'all, hey, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Trust me. How can the league make that game matter? Guess who's gonna get? We're gonna have a week of getting mad calls. We're gonna get mad calls this week. Watch this. Watch the. And I saw the Vegas thing when I saw a lot of money coming in on the Chargers.
So Washington wins, then that makes
they can make a whole nother week of games matter.
Yeah.
Now Washington, they got to actually play. But let's just say if the game's close, the Eagles blow them out. It's a non-starter.
Plus, Washington would have been the ones to beat Philadelphia. You get what I'm saying?
It won't matter. Yo, we're not going to make the playoffs. It's going to piss me off because it's going to be another week of. Because what happened? If that 1%, you know, watch ESPN next week, it'll be like, well, now it's 30. And it'll be like, well, can
that would prove everything is rigged, bro. That would prove everything is rigged. Everything that everybody's talking about with this gambling and all of that type of stuff is the truth.
You can't see this stupid scenario. And guess when we would lose? We would beat the Giants, and the Eagles would blow Washington out the second time, and it'd be all for nothing. But they would be able to stretch out 3 more weeks of suspense. They got that HBO show going on right now. Bro, watch these calls. This week we're gonna be getting, remember that week when we got all them pass interference calls?
Yeah.
Going our way. Watch this week. It's like, oh, you brushed past
I personally think it's idiotic, right?
It is idiotic.
Right now, Quentin Williams is battling concussion, bro. We've seen enough. Right, I don't need to pull him out of concussion protocol to play a meaningless game. Right, CD Lamb had concussion, shoulder. All right, bro. CD, you can sit down. You know, I know Dak Prescott's not going to, but some of these players, CD, Dak, Quentin Williams, and I'll probably they paid.
Let me see. Hey, you know what we need to be saying right now?
Our cornerstone pieces, they can sit. Right, Deron Blaine, go have fun. Right, Jay, gotta go have fun. Right, Overshown. I'm not taking no more risk with you, bro. Come, you know what I'm saying? Like those
get a whole off season, bro. You know,
right, yeah.
But, you know, some of these guys, like, you can't tell them to sit down because some of these guys ain't pampered with those big contracts, and they got these incentives right now, and they on the cusp of maybe a bonus here or something like that. So that might be why you don't see some of these guys sit down. But somebody like Dak, if you eliminated,
Dak's not going to, but he needs.
Dak's not going to sit down.
He's not going to sit down. He's not going to sit down, bro. But it's a huge gamble.
GP ain't going to sit down either because this is the leverage that he needs.
Who?
GP. Pickens.
I mean, you can play GP, bro, but I think it's idiotic to play their starters right now because people are saying low management. We do it in preseason. Preseason is more important than some regular season games once you've been eliminated.
What's up? You know your fan base. Let's be gonna speak real. We sit our players this week and lose because we was playing around, and the Eagles lose. They're gonna kill us on ESPN,
bro. Cowboys Nation.
You lost him.
Hey, I'm telling you the truth though. You know how this go,
bro. But here's the thing, Rome. Eagles play Saturday. We play Sunday.
That's my point.
That's what I'm saying. So if the Eagles win Saturday, we are eliminated.
Oh no. Okay, I get what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? Well, so we'll already know Sunday. So we'll know Sunday if the Eagles lose to the Commanders. Okay, cool. Play them. But if they blow out the Commanders Saturday night and we're eliminated,
I would love it to sit them.
I don't see the point of playing your starters when our season is over because you're jeopardizing next year. Not even talking about the draft pick, right? But you're jeopardizing next year, especially when we're seeing all of these players go down at this juncture.
That's at the top of that list too. His age, he got to sit.
He's not. I mean, he's not. But hey,
no, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Like, yeah, you're right because they play Saturday.
I get what you're saying, Marcus. Right? Play to the best of the end. Any means you quit. Do it for the fans. Support the team. One, the Cowboys fans aren't going to be at this game. We play the Chargers at noon, so it's going to be empty. All right. But two, let's sit back and say we're watching this meaningless game, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, I can't. You're going to be pissed off. You're going to be pissed off. 9-month recovery, 10-month recovery. Like, it's stupid.
I will say this, though. I'll say this to your point. I don't want them to get in the habit of losing is a habit and winning is a habit. And I know teams that pick at the top of the draft every year. The Giants been picking at the top of the draft for like 15 years. And they still trash because they mentally don't know how to turn the switch. And we don't neither lately. So we got to learn how to win. We just do.
It's too late for that,
though, how do you learn? I'll ask you.
That's a good point. That's
too late. Yeah, you should learn how to win versus the Cardinals, right? You should learn how to win versus the Vikings. And here's the thing: even if you run out Joe Milton and George Pickens and Javonte Williams and Jaden Blue, you still should be able to beat the Commanders.
Not the Chargers.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Chargers completely different. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to put the belt their ass on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Man. This might be the perfect segue, and I know a lot of us are talking about it, but how do you learn how to win? I'll ask you, what's the first level?
I'm asking you a coach.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. You got to have coaches. You got to have the coaches that build that environment. And Dallas don't have that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't have that. I'm not saying Shoddy ain't that, but they always got two things that don't
Shoddy
match,
ain't proven that yet, though. Let's just be honest.
You either got a defense that's playing well and the offense is struggling, or you got an offense that's playing well and the defense is struggling. You ain't never got continuity.
Check this out.
Okay.
Oh, no, I was going to say, you know why you're right? Because Denver didn't even have draft picks for 2 years. Sean Payton, whatever
and they ain't got no money. They ain't got no money either. Because
whatever Sean Payton is doing, he made everybody in there believe.
It's a different mindset. But here's what I'll say to that. I don't think the Cowboys need a culture of how to win. We was 12-5. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't good enough. They know how to win games. They need to know how to win games under pivotal moments.
That matters.
That's what they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
That matters.
And I don't think you get that playing these next 3 games. That's something you got to work on next year.
So which one of these coaches has that experience?
Our staff?
On the staff.
Wow.
No comment.
Well, I would say Shoddy's the closest. And how long ago was that?
He was with Pete Carroll. That's why.
Well, I wasn't even saying Pete Carroll. I was going to say with Rex Ryan.
That too.
The Jets.
And how long ago was that? You get what I'm saying? So until you can go hire some people that are used to it, who have been around people that know, like, I mean, you're going to keep getting more of the same.
Let me ask you guys this question.
Yeah.
This is the whole premise of my title. Can a defensive coordinator fix it?
I think so.
Because I think right now our team is 2 halves. Because of the way we run our team, I feel like it's offense and defense. I don't even think Schottenheimer's been involved in the defense enough as a head coach. I think we need to bring in a defensive coordinator that got some merit to him. You know what I'm saying? Some gusto. Because I seen Rex Ryan trying to put in his virtual application.
Hey, Rex.
I'm done with these old ass coordinators.
Old ass coaches with fake teeth and hair pieces. No.
I'm saying I seen Rex try to slide that in there, but I wouldn't mind an older coach if you say I can get let's just say Tampa fail out and Todd Bowles become available. Bring Todd over here.
Yeah.
I don't care about his age then. It ain't about age. It's about merit. I need somebody. I don't want somebody as old as maybe Bill Belichick. You're a little too old. But somebody, you can have a little old age on you if you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. I'm going to start with you, Rome. Confidence level that Eberflus will be fired this offseason. I think he's going to return or fired. You're 90% he's going to be fired?
Yeah, because I ain't never seen Jerry out and about talking about his coaches. Like, he don't do that.
DMV?
I'm 50-50.
Yeah, I was 95% that he will return. That moved down the needle, so I'm saying about 80%. I just think that if it's going to happen, it better be someone that's going to light up Jerry's eyes, right? But, you know, I feel like it can happen now because I've never, like you said, Rome, now that Jerry's speaking out publicly about it, you know what I'm saying? Like he normally protects, especially his guys. He's throwing Eberflus under the bus.
Well, I'm hearing, you know, his tentacles, like we got media tentacles. There's people I pay attention to that I know that get word of what's going on in that building. It's too many tentacles coming out of people saying that like it ain't looking good. People that would stand on the table for Jerry and speak like, yo, I ain't hearing that. And I'm talking about not just Brian Broadus, I'm talking about like the people at that radio station. Right. There's tentacles in that building where people whisper stuff to certain people that they want to get out. It's been a lined front all week. Vach was talking about it earlier. Like, he was like, man, I know that. He said, I know for a fact that Jerry gets a social media report every week. He said, because my name's been on it. That was it was a slight joke, but it was truth.
No, our names is on it.
Yeah, but my point is, he's aware of the upswell. Right. He sees, like, I don't know if he sees exact videos, but literally there's a national clip floating around of Brian Schottenheimer cursing. And he would, what the F are we doing? And then when you pan back to the players, yo, we're week, what, 16? And players are on the field like, yo, it's just trips. What we about to do? Do you want me to? And Kenneth Murray is the one leading the pack.
Right. So I'm feeling confident, but listen, Cowboys Nation, this is the one time, right, where I feel like the fan base is finally united all together. Content creators, radio, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is united on getting Matt Eberflus up out of here. So as long as we keep this front, right, media members, and don't fold and be like, actually, Tuck is now saying fire Eberflus. I don't want to do it. Like, no, we got to put our pettiness to the side right now. I'm about to 105.3 The Fan. I'm going to unblock y'all right now because I need y'all.
Y'all saw 300 when they locked
I'm going on 105.3 The Fan getting unblocked.
I'm unblocking 105.3 The Fan because I need them smear campaigns. I need all of that when it comes to Eberflus. You know what I'm saying? We going against Thanos, and we need all hands on deck. You know what I'm saying? After that,
let's play a game. Let's play a game. Who wants to be Matt Eberflus?
I'll do it. What's the game?
Matt Eberflus. It's the end of the season. We just finished 1-2, so we're 7-9-1. Some nasty record. Right,
bro. That's going to save somebody a lot of money.
I'm just saying we're 7-9-1. We're sitting down. Jerry brings you in the office, and why should I keep you? Because literally, they're out of the teams we played. Eight teams we played. They scored one of the two highest scores they had all year. I'm talking about every team we played that has beaten us. Why should I keep you again?
Well, Mr. Jones, you hired me to do a job. And
doing it?
with hiring me to do this job, you understood from my time here earlier, I need my type of guys, right? We started doing that towards the middle of the year. You started seeing a little bit of traction, but we still have a lot of those guys on this roster from the previous tenure and before that. I think we need to build some type of continuity. We need to be able to build something that, you know, I get some of those voices out of the building, some of the old leadership. And once we can do that, we get some more linebackers in here. We fix the back end. I really believe we can start to do some of the things that, you know, you hired me on for.
I know what I would say if I was Jerry. I ain't gonna do the Jerry voice because y'all ain't gonna clown me. But I will say this: your expertise is linebackers. That's our worst unit. That is not a glowing indication that you know what you're doing.
Well, with that being said, sir, we're going to have 2 first-round picks. I'll have an opportunity to bring in the line or some of the linebackers.
Tuck's in the mean too. Tuck's Will McClay.
We got no. We got 2 first-round picks. You need to answer the question.
well, I mean, the backers that the backers that we were able to bring in this year were a guy in Chicago.
You handpicked
right.
I mean, I didn't get to pick a draft pick. I didn't get a draft pick.
Why didn't you? Who was Donovan Izagaraku's pick? Who was Shamar James? Who was Tommy Akingba Soto's pick? Right? Who was Sharon Rebel's pick? Who was Jay Toye's pick?
I mean, y'all chose a tackle. I want to.
Hold on. Y'all want to lower your voice in my office.
Run the ball when we want to.
Hey, don't put this on Will. We ain't talking about me right now. I'll tell you right now, you talk to the last guy, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm Will McClay. I ain't going nowhere, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? But let me ask you this, Matt. Let me ask you this, Matt. What player can you say has excelled since you've been here in Dallas?
There's a lot of regression. Everyone's having their worst season.
We got Quentin Williams. We started stopping the run. I asked for Quentin Williams.
Quentin Williams was going to excel. That's White Cotton. That's not you. You know what I'm saying? That's
count.
Yeah. So what player would you?
I brought in White Cotton. So no.
What player would you say that excelled since you've been the defensive coach?
I would say
now,
I like the growth of Donovan Ezeraku. I think he's going to be a player for us. If you think about it, with Micah leaving in the rookie year, I think that he's taken some strides. I think he's going to be our top guy in the pass rush.
I'm gonna do him like Jerry. Jerry would say, "Now Matthew, he ain't you with your full name. Now Matthew,
Matthew,
I want to talk about scheme because you seem to be very, very reserved in the way you call a football game. Our blitz numbers are as low as they've been in decades. You seem to make Overshown regress, Osa regress. I forgot about a bunch of other players on our team. We can't run any blitzes. You have no type of defensive line presence. All you do is drop and play prevent. Now, I don't know if in the next year you think I'm going to just give you great players that you plan on not blitzing again, but that's not going to be a recipe for victory.
Well, with all due respect, Mr. Jones, these y'all sorry ass players.
Hold on, hey, Steven, get him out my office.
No, because here's what I'll say to you. Matt, before appreciate the super chat. We'll get to here in a second, bro.
Thank y'all, man.
I just saw Dennis Allen go to your old regime in Chicago and turn your defense all the way up. And has less talent than what we have here.
I didn't know y'all to let Al out the building. I would have made him my second in charge. Y'all let Al out the building.
I'll just real quick because that was great. That was great.
It was extremely hard to do that, by the way.
No, we put you in the worst predicament. You gotta flip the table like Dave Chappelle.
Right. Right. So let's get to the super chat real quick though. It says, "Man, it's always great to see you guys."
Thank y'all.
Always great to see you guys. Appreciate the $10 super chat. What do you guys think about hiring Brian Flores? His contract's up at the end of the year. I mean, I don't see it, but I can hope. The only way that happens,
you gotta throw him the bag, bro.
You gotta throw him a crazy. You gotta throw him.
You gotta throw him the bag.
Crazy.
You know what make us mad? Bag. All the play, we wouldn't even have to go as in-depth grocery shopping. You think Flores can't work with Overshown?
Oh, right.
Flores will make this work. You give him Quentin Williams?
Right. So
now,
and
I didn't know his contract was up. You just got me a little too hype. Hold on, let me calm down.
But you had to toss a major back. I saw your super chat. We'll get to the draft stuff in a minute because I know.
Thank y'all, man. Hit that like button if y'all can. I was going to say this to your point about Dennis Allen, who for a second looked at to be a little. He was looked at to be a little bit out of touch too. He a little older. He was with Sean Payton. He been around the block.
He's the Saints coach that whooped our ass.
The comments are saying that we not saying that. I was gonna say it, but I'm not. Hey, it's all in the comments.
Yeah. Sherry not hiring. Hey, did we have a black defensive coordinator before?
A black sheriff.
Technically,
we had one before, right?
Technically, it's Flores. So I mean,
yeah. Flores with an S.
but here's my point. This is my point. Before we I don't want to go down that rabbit hole quite yet. What you were saying, DMV, makes a lot of sense. Belief is if your players don't buy in, I don't care what you're preaching. We're not that talented. I know we don't have the best safeties, and I know our corners aren't the best. But when I throw our defensive roster on the table, I would say middle of the pack. Even with the stars we have, I wouldn't say worst in the league, and that's the problem. I don't think nobody's bought in. I don't think no players are standing on the table because it's big. It's the media, it's the fan base, and then the behind the scenes. You think Jerry and I mean like, yo, y'all believe in Matt? I can't. And this ain't got nothing to do with Trayvon. I know he would be like, he just publicly said it. Maybe it's the coach the other day. But I don't think if Quentin Williams is put into a room,
he wasn't a.
You just got here. Would you want Matt back next year? Hell no.
No. Right. And Chris Richard was our DC.
Yeah, they never made. It's kind of like Will McClay.
Now here's what I'll say to that though. Like they was going to make Joe Witt when Dan Quinn.
I would have loved that. Well, no. I'm talking about the notion of it, bro. I just like continuity. I got hindsight's 2020. I say Joe Witt can't coach, but at the time, I would have been with it. I didn't hate Joe Witt at the time; he was here. But now I'm like, oh, you can't do the job. So I can see that he trash. Right. I ain't know then.
Right. So because we had Andre Durde, Coach Durde went to Seattle.
He's doing good in Seattle.
Right. So it's just like
good.
Yeah. He was doing good in Dallas.
Right. So it's just some of those guys we kind of like walk. And I think DMV US said this, right? The biggest mistake that the Dallas Cowboys made was they didn't build a Kellen Moore on the defense under Dan Quinn. They should have been finding a guy to groom to be that next young. Should have
did it last year with Zimmer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
because I like his scheme. Flores runs his scheme a little bit.
I mean, Zim just out there living his best. I'm living my best life. You know what I'm saying? Go find Zim. Just say, you know what, Zim?
I thought Zim would have been perfect. Zim wouldn't have did it because he felt overlooked. He felt disrespectful. Like I should be the coach.
Right.
But if you would have, I was gonna say sweet talk. That sounds crazy. If they would have just talked him into, hey man, we'll pay you some money, which is always the way to get somebody, and you can be Brian's mentor. Brian needed because Brian never got a mentor with Mike. Brian was on the staff, but he wasn't getting mentored. Zim could have mentored him and helped him with because he's still a first-time head coach. Instead, you got the blind leading the blind because Brian. Matt Eberflus, although he's a former head coach, he brings nothing to the table. Nothing.
Cowboys Nation, I'm going to issue a challenge. All right, Tuck challenge. I might put a little prize. It's Christmas time, right? If you guys can find me one interview, I'll say two. No, I'll do one. First person to tweet me at JTuck151 an interview of a player speaking highly about Matt Eberflus, I'll give you guys a gift card to Dallas.
Training camp don't count.
Yeah, training camp don't count. Everybody. I'm talking about once the start, right? One of those player interviews of a player speaking highly about Matt Eberflus as the coordinator.
Can I add a little? Y'all know Coach speak. Don't just say the guys are like, you know what he mean.
Right. Like oh man, Eberflus. Because remember earlier on, Osa was like, oh man, I saw some things that, we were going to do with this defense. I think I was like, it was going, you know what I'm saying? It's going to, I mean, this is going to be, all right. I'm talking about that stuff in the middle of the season.
You know why? Because Osa heard, or Osa, they all listen to us. Osa heard us, you guys say that the 3-tech thrives in this scheme. I heard it. I was ready for it. I said, oh, Osa should have one of his better years. I don't know why everyone is regressing. Linebacker was supposed to be his thing. And in the past, in his scheme, linebackers have excelled. I don't know what the disconnect is. It's really depressing because it's like
might be that he's outdated. Because I know the back end for certain is outdated. So if the back end is outdated, then the linebackers are probably outdated.
But you got to be a chameleon.
Outdated.
Bro, they said the other day, because when you wallow in sorrow, you start listening to everything. They say that one of the most highly ran man teams in the league, and they're good at man, is Minnesota Vikings. They run man all the time, right?
And you couldn't name the corners at gunpoint.
Minnesota came in the other day and started running a lot of zone because when you're a good defensive coordinator, you're a chameleon.
You adjust.
You adjust, and it's Matt's like, we're going to do this, and I don't care if it don't work. And that's to say, you can't say that with any side of the ball.
Right.
Like even when you say, you have an identity, we run the football. And then you run into a team that got Vita Vea, solid linebackers, and it's just like, it's going to be such a hard day to run the ball. We got to pass some.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just run into a brick wall. And Matt Eberflus just seems to be so stubborn. He going to stubborn himself out of a job because You can't say, Jerry, this was Matt Eberflus's death blow, Tuck. If we don't trade for Quinnen Williams, he probably gets a chance to say, I ain't had no players. Jerry's going to say, yo, I gave away a first round pick. I don't even do that.
And you free cable.
I gave you a first round pick and you couldn't do nothing with it.
Yeah.
You got to go. And you owe me some money.
Right. Yeah, because Dan Quinn ain't getting none of this. Zim got Linval Joseph and Jordan Phillips.
Yeah, he sure didn't get this.
Right. And he made football in them look good. You right.
Mozzie Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro.
What was the dude? Carl the pass
Carl
rusher. Carl Lawson. Yeah.
Yeah. They
made you better groceries and you won't even use them. You won't.
Bro, they made Zim cook with the dollar store. You know what I'm saying?
Because bro, we can't even play prevent defense good. Like, we can't even like hold like you 2 out.
Andrew Booth? Was that Andrew Booth last year?
Yeah. We had like 11 corners last year. But think about it. We can't do like some teams like, look, Dallas, you're going to nickel and dime down the field. We're going to let you make completions, but you got to nickel and dime it. And hopefully you mess up, get a holding penalty. We can't even do that. We can't 2-out properly. People still be getting open deep. So it's just like, yo, what is wrong with you? You can't.
But you know what, though, man? It's something to go back to your point about the belief, right? Because I was about to do a video on it, and I clipped you up talking about Al Harris. You know what I'm saying? I went back, and I had all these clips. I had all these B-roll stuff. Man, I had all these clips of him just hugging up on the DBs. Like, I mean, they like embracing, like they just believe in him. I seen him make Trey do push-ups when he dropped the pick in the game. I've also seen him get on Trey and Trey get in line. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they don't have belief in anything that they're doing. So, I mean, when you don't believe in something, you can't give your full effort. Yeah. And I think that's what you're getting right now.
And see, and that's spot on, DMV, because even though we have Micah, causing terror, our DBs was our strongest asset of our defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like you had Trayvon when he was healthy, Bland when he was healthy, right? Even our safeties were playing well. He had some promise in Wanye. Like, so our safety units and our DBs was never a problem. We had Jordan Lewis, of course. So it's like, but now they have fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
And so you could Jordan Lewis, these guys, they had to say, you know what, we can move on without him. The most vital asset of your DB room last year, you let him go, and it wasn't even nothing crazy as far as the money he got.
Right. Yeah. And where did that money go? So if you think about this, y'all, what was Zim's biggest acquisition on the defensive side of the ball? It was Eric Kendricks.
Yeah.
That's all he got.
Look, we got Eric Kendricks at home right now. Someone that has lost a step but knows how to play football, Logan Wilson, and we won't even use him.
No, Logan Wilson is not Eric Kendricks, dog.
Well, no, not the same player. I'm just saying, like an experienced linebacker.
Yeah, he's not Eric. But I was saying, right? Eberflus has gotten a lot more.
Yeah,
way more.
That might be why he gone, because Jerry's done more for him than he's done for anybody in here, bro.
Right, because you traded for Kyer Elam. Right, you got
they was actually buying. Now they weren't good because Elam ain't here, but they was trying in the offseason a little bit more than normal.
Right, the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like they spent a lot of assets on this defense. Now, at first I felt like Eberflus could have played the Micah card, but now we got Quinnen Williams, bro. It's
that's what that they got rid of Micah, got Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
That helped.
Right,
like it helped us be able to get rid of them, because if they don't,
I was gonna say. And another person that Matt Eberflus needs to be crucified for is Dante Fowler. He has been absent all season.
Bro, he was balling in Washington.
He's balled everywhere.
I bet you ball next
under
year.
You.
I bet you ball next year.
Oh, yeah. He'll be in Buffalo or something going crazy.
The biggest indictment is this belief thing is real. Bro, Nashawn Wright couldn't get on the field.
Right.
And whatever they saw in him in the draft is what we're seeing in Chicago. There was something there, but it was all coaching. He goes to not only he's in Chicago, like he done earned himself a little bag. I'm proud of him. And it's sad that we can't, like, not to be funny, bro. We don't have a cornerback room where nobody got no talent.
Right.
Bro, it's sad to like we can't stop nothing.
Right.
It's something to do with the coaching. Like none of our DBs even get their heads around.
Yeah. Every time I see
running like this, like I'll be like, what is y'all doing?
Every time I see Deshaun Wright make a play, he comes to the sideline and Al Harris giving one of them God's plan hugs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like
he deserves it though.
Right, he deserves it.
It's belief, man. Belief is belief is contagious too.
Right.
You know look at this. D-Law, you might last year, people right would have said, and D-Law might be on the back end of his career just because you want to think that because he left. But he goes to a place that believes in him and he believe in where he at. And this motherfucker look like he's 27. He is balling. And I'm like, yo, I would have never let that out the building.
Understand, like you need, and we'll pivot over to the another hot topic. You need it, like it's not take the players out of it. Put us in it, right? We go to work every day. It's different working for a manager who doesn't believe in you versus working for a manager who does, right? Absolutely. Hey man, I believe in you. What can I do to help make you successful? You know, how's your kids doing? How's your like you're gonna go the extra mile versus man, dude over here, he always hate, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I just don't think these players are bought in under Eberflus because everything we've heard is, man, I love playing for Shotty. I love playing for you're on the defensive side of the ball. Man, Shotty's my dog. Shotty called and checked on me. Shotty pulled up to my event. Shotty, okay, bro, but what about your defensive coach? You know what I'm saying? Osa, when you were having your bowling event, I saw Charlotte, I saw Steven, Shotty pulled up. Where was your defensive coordinator?
Bro, I tell you this. If I hope somebody from the Cowboys is watching this, tell us the Jerry. You know I say more interaction with Dan Quinn over the phone. And I see Matt Eberflus on the sideline.
Oh yeah.
I see more interaction with Dan Quinn on the phone. Like, hey man, what's good with you?
Right.
Yeah, we doing this. The Eberflus is right next to them.
Right. Yeah.
Nothing. I didn't see signs for the sidelines. We just seen Hard Knocks. Ain't nobody chilling with him.
Hey, y'all watch. Hey, look, we in the Christmas movie season. So Jingle All the Way. He is Booster, bro. You know what I'm saying? Turbo Man is Shotty, and Eberflus is Booster.
Bro, they have no love for and it's too much of an indictment at this point, bro. You would have to get rid of them because it would if the national media. I've heard the national media literally, yo, you know how bad you got to be when they don't even blame this on Dak?
Right.
They love to blame it on Dak, bro. I heard Shannon Sharp was like, that defense is bad. You know they want to blame it on Dak. They just skipping right over that. Look, man. I don't know what to say.
The defense stinks. Yeah,
the defense stinks. And I know they love to clown on Dak. That's just it's low-hanging fruit.
They feel bad for him. They feel bad for him.
Right.
Bro,
they feel bad that they can't clown him.
The other day when we lost that game, the lead story this week would have been like the season's on the line and Dak couldn't get it done. I watched national media. I ain't heard that one time. They just like, nah, that and Dak was getting that he ain't even have a great game, but they can't blame it on him because they like, bro, not only was the offensive line getting they butts whipped, which they were, the defense ain't giving them no shots. Like none. You can't play a football game where you like our defense is not going to get a stop. It's going to be 3 or 7. Because when J.J. McCarthy can dot you up, no disrespect, but come on, man.
Yeah. And so this brings me to a point. This brings me to a point. So do we care about when it's the right message, do we care who the messenger is?
What do you mean?
I bet that's what Tuck was about to say.
He's
saying
we just said a lot. The chat just said a lot.
I mean, this was said about week 4, and I mean, somebody was a villain for saying it. But the
early.
Oh, you talking about Draymond?
Yeah. Now, with that being said, he didn't help himself with his antics.
But that's his problem, bro. This is the thing. I've heard. See, your message can go good when you got some legs to stand on because he isn't playing, and because they say he does stuff like come to practice late, apparently like doing little stuff to egg you, like that kind of piss you off. You want to agree with him, but you can't. Like whatever happened to him,
he's the only one. Yeah, if you look at it though, bro, not to cut you off, but if you look at it on the defensive side, they get him so cheap that who gonna say anything? Like everybody gonna second chance or undrafted guy or brought in from somewhere else.
The person that needed to say something said it on accident on national TV.
Ooh.
Everyone was trying to defend him. Shotty messed up. Shotty said, "What the F are we?" Oh, yo, everybody looking at me. like, and you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube because we didn't grab it and put it everywhere. He could go in the press conference and be like, "Nah, man, Matt know what he doing." You can't.
Oh yeah, we just get heated during the game.
Nah,
did anybody even ask him about it?
He got caught on the ring camera,
bro. He was dead angry because I know he was like, "Yo, what am I watching?"
Right,
bro. Someone, I forgot who it was. I got to find it on Twitter. The 4th and inches call.
Oh yeah,
we almost looked like we was doing a wide 9.
Right.
Like 4th and inches, the D tackles are spread out far. The gap integrity was crazy. The linebackers was back all far. It was like, what y'all think they about to do? Easy run. And it's just like, yo, you don't even know how to call hey man, it's a short run. Like the play that JJ McCarthy squirted out the back, you don't know as a defensive coordinator to say, hey man, watch for the bootleg.
Right. It's just simple gap integrity, right?
No one's watching that.
Gap. Right. I got it. Someone has to contain
I'm
the boot.
All you got to do is have a player watch that edge. When JJ thinks he's going to run, he gonna get spooked when he see a defender run with him. And that slow down moment should allow everybody to flow to the football.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All you want to do is make him stop a little bit. He ain't that damn fast, but we didn't even think about it. Everybody funneled in there. He could have rolled into the end zone. Like nobody going no one's gonna get to him.
So we got a super chat. What about White Cotton as the DC? Do you think that our DC is in-house if they move on from Eberflus, or y'all want to fully revamp? I want to fully revamp.
I want to revamp.
I don't. If you want to fully revamp, we got to finish the year.
I'll probably keep White Cotton because he's probably going to be. I don't want to say, but he'll be the anchor for Quinn.
I'll keep White Cotton because we always keep London Wells.
Right.
I think Shotty, in my opinion, this is where I kind of like, all right, I have to give constructive criticism, right? Because I do give Shotty some blame.
He needs some.
The whole team is your responsibility. So now, even though the offense is top of whatever, we saw a decline in their productivity and their situational awareness because he's had to go over to the defense and you know what I'm saying, pay attention over there a little bit more because he can't trust what's going on over there. You get what I'm saying?
Huh? To your point, Shotty do need some blame. Does Shotty need to come off that play calling?
Nah.
I don't know about that. I just think he needs to get a guy over there that he can trust to run the defense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At
first, Shotty was leaving Matt Eberflus on the island. Then he had to start going over there, and he's like, I'm going to spend more time on the defensive side of the ball.
Like mid-game, sometimes it don't look like he locked in like he need to be, man.
Because it can't be now. Because it can't be.
It's stressful, bro.
Yeah, because over there. Think about this.
Yeah, it's stressful. It's stressful when you got to manage everything.
What's the Minnesota's coach name? Damn, I forgot his name. He off the McVay tree. Whoever the Minnesota head coach is.
Oh,
my point. I was gonna
McConnell, right?
When you got the right DC, McConnell don't have to worry about that. He like Flores got it.
Right.
Andy Reid has figured that formula out a long time ago when he had Jim Johnson over with the Eagles.
Or Spagnola. He don't got to worry about Spags. You right.
Right.
Or I think, remember McCarthy had Dom Capers or something at a long time, and then remember with Pittsburgh they had what was his name? Dick something. I forget. Because that's where Tomlin won the Super Bowl, and they went there a couple of times. I forget the dude's name, but now all those dudes was old.
I don't mind a young DC that the DC that Vance Joseph is probably not going nowhere. I think Vance Joseph will be back for Detroit or for the Broncos. But someone from Vance Joseph's staff, someone from McDonald's staff in Seattle, someone from
LeBeau.
What's my man's staff in Houston? It's some defenses right now. Go find their assistant, whatever, and grab them up because these defenses is moving so good. I want somebody like that.
So one of my, and I'm gonna make a video on this, but I'll just go ahead and tell you guys, man.
Go ahead, put it up.
Is Jeff Howard. He is the DB coach in Seattle. He's the DB coach in Seattle. He was also the linebacker coach in for the Chargers, but also he was a coach under Mike Zimmer. So he's probably like that Clayton Adams-esque young guy that you can probably snipe, give him a promotion to be the DC in Dallas and catch him before he gets sniped as a future head coach.
You got to.
That would probably be my guy. He's kind of young, energetic. You know, so we know what Seattle's defense is over there. Like, so that would probably be my snipe. If less, alternately, you're probably gonna go to college ranks. You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna go college though.
Yeah.
So,
I'm telling you, if I go old,
I would interview Al Harris like they were supposed to. I would interview him.
Al said, apparently there's a quote saying Al said he's not ready to be a DC. I don't believe that though.
Yeah.
I don't believe that either because
here's the thing, y'all. People have to consider, even though we didn't hire Al Harris, also Al Harris was a Mike McCarthy guy, and we screwed over his dog. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like because Al Harris wanted to dip and go to Washington ahead of time, right? So I don't think, especially if you're gonna move on from Trayvon and all, like I don't think that Al Harris would be too excited to come back to Dallas and be the DC now. You know what I'm saying? I think
the money will talk, but I don't think they would call him like that. You know who I would want though? If I had to go old, I already said it earlier. Yo, if Todd Bowles became available, I'm bringing him to Dallas.
Yeah, because he never stopped coaching though. See, there's a difference. Like some of these dudes stop coaching for a little bit, then come back or whatever.
You bring in Leslie Frazier, I'm gonna be mad. Like, don't.
Right, that's what I'm saying, bro. Here's the thing, Cowboys Nation. We're gonna get Matt Eberflus up out of here. We got to get some options ready because he's messing around, getting Matt out and get some Rex Ryan. Or I see some of y'all, hey, Wade Phillips, what are you up to? Like, hey, bro.
Yeah,
like,
hell no, bro.
Hey, man.
I'll tell you one thing though. I bet you wouldn't come out for a flat with Rex. I don't like Rex neither, but he'll at least have us amped up. I don't know what Matt be doing.
Yeah, bro, I do not want, bro.
We're not gonna get Rex because
I want Rex.
Jerry
bro.
wouldn't want Rex because Jerry ain't like Rex's brother. I don't think he want Rex.
Yeah. All that old school. You get your gear and like them players ain't gonna respond to Rex.
That's
like
my point.
But I'll tell you, the head coach that Dallas should have brought in, but New England just jumped the line in front of everybody. This was the guy that I wanted.
I tried, bro.
Vrabel was amazing. Yo, you know what makes me mad? Yo, there's a story.
Talks like where he did at Tennessee.
Well, there's a story. Yo, you know who he really cool with? Vrabel and Stephen Jones apparently really close. I don't think they wanted to pay him.
Bro, it's a head coaching job, bro.
Cheap, bro, because we still don't know how much shot he made. He made $8.
You could have brought in Mike Vrabel and just made Shoddy your offensive coordinator and we
would have been in. Yo, he would have flipped Vrabel. It's coaches that can flip cultures.
Right.
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton. Vrabel did it. Ben Johnson.
Harbaugh flip a culture.
Harbaugh. Yeah, because I was watching. I'm like, bro, these ain't my little soft, little cute Chargers no more. No,
that's why we about to get BTA.
Them boys geeked up. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They did it. They did a tough hit on one of the players, man. Travis
them go toe to toe.
The whole team jumped in with it for the smoke.
They went toe to toe with the Eagles when the Eagles was desperate. Like we caught them in the beginning. The Eagles was desperate on that 3-game winning streak, and Harbaugh had them ready. I just want to be ready. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the piece that I thought Shoddy had it. Now it's up for debate now because I tell you that Chiefs game, I was like, we turned a slight corner, and then we hit the U-turn.
See, the problem with the Cowboys, y'all, is the Cowboys get ready for games that it's easy to get ready for. We're pumped up versus the Eagles. We pumped up versus the Chiefs.
Ready.
That Vikings game was a noon game on Sunday night. I was halfway asleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I had stuff going on. You know, it's not marquee. It's not big names. It's not. It was just like, oh, the Vikings are coming to town, and just like Thursday or Sunday, it's gonna be a noon game. Chargers, you know, man, half empty stadium because Chargers fans don't travel. Cowboys fans don't do noon games. Season's over. Like those are the games where that scares me the most, and that we need a head coach to get these guys up for. I'm not worried about the Eagles. I'm not worried about Detroit. I'm not even worried about San Fran. It's the Cardinals. It's those Panthers. Those are the games that ends up costing us for the most time.
And I'm gonna tell you something too. In that Vikings game, he was about ready to pee down his leg early in that game. I don't know if y'all saw it, but they needed to bring out that fake field goal a little early because Dallas got to stop. They got to turn over real quick, and Shotty was not prepared. He didn't have an offense prepared to go out there.
That's my point. Like, I'm not when I say Shotty like deserves some scrutiny, that makes you grow. Y'all got to realize there's a difference between scrutiny and like, yo, tighten up and some tough love this week. Like, yo, Shotty, you looked a little trash. That's not me giving up on Shotty.
Right.
No.
Matt Eberflus is like, yo, I really don't think you're good at your job. I don't want to joke with you. I'm not calling you trash. Like, get out. Like, it's different. Like, I don't feel like that about Shotty, but everyone has growing pains. At the end of the day, although we might have slightly had higher aspirations for no reason in the middle of the year, this is first year. And he's learning so much on the job. He learning on the job. This is first year. And Mac, as much as I know Dak got hurt, McCarthy's first year wasn't lit neither.
Right.
So it takes some time. I bet you Shotty's going to approach even the stuff we did in camp. Everything's going to get revamped. Hey, man, was that goofy? Yeah, we probably shouldn't have people on surfboards. All right, so we should cut that out. Like, it's certain stuff that's going to be revamped.
Oh, you just need a defensive coordinator, bro. You need a defensive coordinator that they believe in, bro. And
but top to bottom,
he don't even believe in them, bro. Why the hell should the players?
Well, I'm just saying, though, if he came back with the same exact stuff, I wouldn't even take him serious. Bro, I'll give y'all a peek behind the curtain. We talk about every day improving what we do, from health to content. If you ain't trying to get better, you going to get worse.
Right.
So if Shotty ain't trying to get better, I don't want him to be my head coach. You can't do the same thing you did this year.
I'm with you, bro. And you know where it starts? This is where the conversation starts. It starts with you going to Mr. Jones and saying, with all due respect, Mr. Jones, I think you like what we did on the offensive side of the ball. I was able to go in and handpick those guys. I was able to, because they fit my vision. They fit what I saw in my vision. This is y'all guy. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get the chance to really build a relationship, or it doesn't really mesh. Like it doesn't really mesh with what we're doing. And I need those guys on that side to believe in the whole team. I got to get this whole team to believe in what we're doing.
Let's Shotty pick them. You right?
For permission, and maybe we do this together. But I would like the defensive side of the ball. I would like to have my hand in hand picking that staff. You know what I'm saying? And we do it together. Like I would, and I promise you that this window that we're looking at right now, where you're spending money, you're going to go get people. We're going to get it right. We're going to get it fixed. If you like what you saw on offense, I truly believe that I can do that on the defensive side too, but we got to get it to where I don't have to go over there and do that person's job too, or keep those guys motivated.
I give you this. I give you this. I agree with you. I think what you're saying is spot on because he took his time picking his staff. I appreciate the offensive side of the ball.
Bro. And here's so crazy, guy. I say I'll take 2% of blame. My dog, he ain't trying to give me 10%. It's partially my fault as a content creator because Shotty was dropping so many bangers on the offensive side of the ball. I didn't check IDs on the defense. You know what I'm saying? He snuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know because it was just like, damn, we got this. You know what I'm saying? We got Riley, Adams. We got Connor Riley. We got Junior Adams. We got you know what I'm saying? Ken Dorsey. Like I was just like, okay, offense going crazy. And while I'm over here looking at the offense, Matt Eberflus and snuck in some overstreet. It's like, hey, hey, bro, y'all just snuck in behind me. So now I need everybody to come out and we checking ID.
Zoni look like. You don't know what the linebacker coach look like.
No, the pedigree on offense don't match the pedigree on defense, right? And that's why the team looked like it looked.
Right. And imagine being a defensive player and you sitting over there seeing the offense got young, energetic coaches with swag and tattoos and Pickens and CD got all these cool celebrations, and you get Matty Eberflus. All right, guys, huddle up. All right, and it's like,
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Don't disguise nothing. I don't want you disguising anything. We're just gonna line up like
I want you guys to run to the ball.
Hey, we know that they watch us. Everyone watches, not just us. I'm not talking about us, but just content creators. Bro, that grits thing, you know how that will rub you the wrong way?
Right.
I don't care. Earlier in the year, before all this other stuff happened, this is early on, right? We're trying to figure ourselves out. It's September, and you got your defensive coordinator disrespecting one of your supposed at the time defensive leaders.
Mm-hmm.
That grits comment was so disrespectful. That would have turned me off. Like,
and see, here's what's crazy, right? Here's how Shotty would have handled that. He'd have been passing out grits in the locker room. Everybody would have offense would have came in, had grits all, you know what I'm saying? Grits all in their locker room.
Waffle House in there, like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. It was
I
just
don't
like
grits. I like raisin bran.
And if you don't like grits, that's why closed door meetings happen. Hey man, I'm gonna need you. Like, let's get on one accord. I don't need the media thinking we at odds, like a leader's supposed to.
Right.
I don't even like grits. You also don't like coaching good defenses.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
Bro, Chicago turned right around, bro.
Right.
They look good, bro.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So everybody had jokes about Ben Johnson. I did too. Oh, he looked like a nerd. Ben Johnson got that locker room.
Hey, they lit, bro.
Hey, they love him.
Geeked up, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Geeked up. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? He plays with that confidence. So, all right. So, ask this magical question. We're not going to dive too deep in it, you know what I'm saying? Because we got the Cover 3 draft show. We'll get to that, y'all. Just be patient. Get through Christmas. Happy New Year. Stranger Things. Trust me. We will have all the draft covered.
Go watch. Welcome to Derry. That joint lit.
Yeah, Welcome to Derry. Hey, bro.
I got to get on it, guys. I got to get on it.
Welcome to Derry is like
Derry go crazy.
I heard.
Yeah, that shit hard, bro. That shit.
Like
that's why I was so mad. That's how bad that Vikings game was. The whole time I was watching, I was like, bro, I need to be watching Welcome to Derry. Because I'd rather watch Welcome to Derry than watching the damn Cowboys versus the Vikings. Because once I saw Aubrey miss that kick, I'm like, bro, this is what we're doing. I'm out.
I need Jerry Jones to channel his inner Pennywise, and nobody.
Welcome to Derry.
Nobody. Everybody on limits, because when you watch that show, DMV, that's not one thing I'm gonna tell you. Ain't nobody safe.
Right? Ain't nobody safe.
Ain't nobody
everybody
safe, bro. So don't go into it like ain't not gonna happen. Oh,
yeah. Everybody can get it. Everybody can get it multiple times. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that work. Jerry, Jerry Pennywise. I need you to go in there after this season.
I need AI Jerry Jones and Pennywise. You know what I'm saying,
bro? That's kind of fire. You should do that, Chuck.
Yeah. Welcome to Jerry.
Jerry Wise need to come out there and shut it down. Matt need to
all flew down here. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Yeah, where the chat at, man? Put them hashtags. Welcome to Jerry.
Welcome to Jerry. Welcome to Jerry, man. So DMV, I'm gonna ask you this, man. I'm not gonna dive too deep in it, but people ask, like, what is the position that you feel is a necessity that we have to draft in the first round? Because that was a hot topic button. You know what I'm saying? But what do you feel like is the necessity that we have to address it?
It's kind of tough, man, because it's 3 positions, right? I think you just got to take the best player.
Mm-hmm.
I think you gotta if you got 2 picks, you got to look at running back. I don't think that's the first one. I think you got to look at tackle. I do think you got to look at tackle, even though it's like how many years to tackle. And then I think you got to look at linebacker.
I think it's linebacker.
Okay.
I'll be real with you,
DMV. You need a corner.
I'm gonna be real with you. Every good defense in this league got a defensive quarterback, and that position is usually always played by a middle linebacker. We need one of them dogs. We need one. We need one that, like I just seen great defenses rally around their dogs. That position is too important, and we've been acting like it's rare you see a safety leading an entire defense. Maybe in LA with the Chargers, but more often than not, it's that linebacker room. I need one. I don't know who.
I think they got the D line. They got to get a linebacker like a.
We need an edge too, but we need a linebacker. And you know, it's funny. It didn't line up right because there's some dogs in this draft. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Sonny Styles. There's some other ones.
And they need to listen to Tuck about the linebacker too, because Tuck don't miss when it comes to the linebackers, dog.
That's what's crazy, right?
About to get mad.
Everyone who knows when it comes to draft season, the linebacker is my position. Like that's just my position. Like that's my number one. Like Botch is like and Lou, their O-line, right? You have some like Boss's corner. Linebacker is my thing, but there's still people trying to tell me how to look at linebacker. I'm like, hey, bro, trust me, I got it. But for me personally, I see in the chat, Cowboys Nation, you have to understand how the draft process
excuse me,
right? If you're going through your grading system, and once you start to get into the draft, there is going to be some phenomenal right tackles that's available. And they're probably going to be highly graded. I mean, someone already posted, like, bro, these are probably going to be some of the top.
Yeah, I was looking at it, bro.
If they get pressed back to 14, it's going to be hard to say, okay, we're going to move on from Terrence Steele. Let's go get him. And linebackers, we all know their value isn't as high. That's why you had Kobe Dean slide and Jahad Campbell. All those types of linebackers typically slide. Hell, even Micah Parsons did. They typically get pushed back a little bit. Okay, now let's use that Green Bay pick to get that linebacker. You see what I'm saying? So all these people saying you can't take O-line, you absolutely can. Now, am I jumping on the desk saying you should get O-line, O-line, O-line? No. But if you have, a Spencer Fano, right tackle that's available versus a Kendrick Falk out of Auburn, who's he's an edge rusher, I'm not going to take Falk just because he's defense when he's not ranked as high as a caliber player of the offensive line. That's all I'm trying to say. But if you tell me it's Fano and like a David Bailey, well, then now I'm talking David Bailey, right? Or some miracle happens and Arvell Reese is there. Okay, now we can talk.
Yeah, they saying he might go one.
Yeah, Arvell Reese is going heavy, but I'm still kind of cool on that. But I'm just saying, right? Or let's say Ruben Bain, right? Ruben Bain's the hot topic button right now.
I like him.
People saying his arms were too short, right? If he just a slide,
they said that about Aaron Donald too.
Right now I can lean towards going defense, but I'm not just
y'all let Brandon Graham 2.0 slide if you want to in the Eagles draft. I'm gonna push somebody in their face.
I mean, I already know the player that these scouts are about to screw over right now. I can see it loud and clear. And I'm going to have to stand on my island once again and tell you're wrong about this.
Anthony Hill. Tuck has been talking about Anthony Hill.
I'm telling you,
third year in a row. This is the third year in a row.
Let me just read this stat sheet for y'all real quick.
Why you pulling that up, Tuck? I'm gonna tell you what I am, Tuck. Y'all ain't gonna be with me. Everybody I keep hearing saying this defensive draft is deep, like deep. I know usually like you got 2 1s, you wouldn't do this, bro. I'm trading back twice.
To do what?
I'm trading back in the first round, taking an Anthony Hill because I can get him in the back first of this like Anthony Hill like player at the back of the first, and then I'm gonna pick up some more draft picks and I'm gonna get these
quarterback, cornerback, wide receiver draft.
Here's the thing, Rome, about the trade back. Since we want to fight for our right to party, we gonna be already back and trade back anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Green Bay is probably gonna be 24-ish, depending. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna be at the back of the back half.
Yeah,
of the
you might as well go ahead and get your guy.
Yeah, you might as well. You know what I'm saying?
Like, would you trade back that second one?
Yeah, I consider it depending on how deep it is.
Green Bay might slide, y'all. That injury could really ruin their whole mojo.
Right.
I'm not celebrating the injury.
Right.
Before somebody says something, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you lose your defensive leader and they slide down a little bit. They might make the playoffs, but like the 7th seed, and that might help us out.
Right. So let me pull this up here. So I see my dog Montana in the chat, but he's an Ohio State guy, so I ain't counting.
Anthony here. I remember he jumped out on tape.
He's been jumping on tape.
Sonny Styles or Anthony Hill?
Like, who's that dude?
I'm taking Anthony Hill, bro.
1,000%.
What?
Sonny Styles or Anthony Hill?
Probably Sonny Styles right now, but it just depends.
These battles about to get real this offseason. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be on my island. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on my island, bro. But it's just like,
look, this is what happened.
Only because of the higher pedigree right there. Like, I don't know that you could trade back and then maybe somebody else falls in love with Anthony Hill. You know what I'm saying?
I just know this. When y'all start dropping y'all stuff, because Tuck already dropped the Sonny Styles joint, that's when I start building. Because my Rolodex weak right now. I don't know nobody. That's how I build.
Yeah, I'm still there too. I know corners a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A little
Drop
bit
a
of
corner video, bro. I don't know nobody.
Oh yeah, man.
As a matter of fact, I'm working on one. I'm working on one actually. Look,
right. Yeah. It's just like, bro, because the reason why I prefer Anthony Hill, because I feel like what Sonny Styles brings, we already have. He's kind of overshown. But two, I want a guy who's been doing it since the moment he set foot in college football.
Yeah, did he fall off or something? What happened?
Bro, let's see what he had this year. I think he had like 69 tackles. He had one interception and 3 sacks.
Because he was so hot. Like all I heard about was him, and then this year it kind of tapered off a little bit.
And so because the thing is, he's been hot for so long, it's just like you get fatigued. You see what I'm saying? So they're trying to force somebody like Arvell Reese, bro. He just turned up this year. He had 3 sacks last year, but now he has 8. So now he's the hot.
That's how I go though.
Arvell reminds us of a guy that we both like, Tuck, and he's in Edgerrin Cooper. They got the frame of him, and he kind of plays.
The problem I think that people are going to make with Arvell Reese, I think he's a phenomenal player, right? They're going to see those sacks and think he's a sack guy. That's not him, right?
I think he's a backer. But yeah,
he's a pure linebacker, so you better be able to play him. And when it comes to Sonny Styles, the one thing is he is phenomenal left to right, but he's a converted safety. He hasn't been playing linebacker. So we're looking for a green dot middle linebacker, high IQ communicator. Also,
what about that dude from Texas Tech?
He doesn't pass rush well. Rodriguez, But if it's me for the Cowboys in particularly, I'm either going CJ Allen out of Georgia or I'm going Anthony Hill at linebacker.
See, this is why I thought
y'all saw the spread.
Listen to the schools you're talking about with linebacker though, because those are linebacker schools, bro. You get what I'm saying? Get a linebacker from a damn linebacker school. Get a real linebacker, bro.
But Tuck, I'm throwing these names out.
I've been on this kid since he came out the womb. Like, you know,
I'm watching what's building up because Twitter will there's ebbs and flows. I seen the Rodriguez upswell the other day. I said, "Oh, who is this dude?" Right? So that's how some of these dudes, like even the dude who just won the Heisman. Nobody was thinking about him. Now they talking about he might go in the top 5.
Right.
He might go to the Raiders.
Right.
It's all about when you hit when the iron is hot, you got to strike.
Yes, it is. Right. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because Anthony Hill, he had the hand injury, and then 2, they're not going to the CFP. So it's like it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. But I guarantee y'all, once teams see this kid at the combine, oh yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 4 to 5 forced fumbles a year. Like, I'm talking about pure havoc, multiple interceptions. Like, we'll get to the film. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
so him next to, and you gotta. I'm telling you, our players be having some sway. You know what's McCall gonna be standing on the table for his dog. You know Overshow gonna be preaching to go get Anthony Hill.
If you get both of those, you know what I'm saying? It'd be phenomenal, bro. You phenomenal. Him, I mean, I'm not saying I would like, oh, Sonny Styles, I hit the pick. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm perfectly fine. All these, here's what, you know what I'm saying? I'll say this before we dip. I see the fight, you know what I'm saying? Salute to my dog Okoye and everybody going on, you know, Kenneth Murray, Jackson. Man, screw all of them, bro. I can erase this whole linebacker room.
Fighting over bums, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fighting over purse holders in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, I'm not doing that.
I had so much faith in Maris, but we ain't got to get into that.
You can keep Maris, you can keep Shamar. They're still young. But man, Kenneth Murray, Jack Sanborn, even Logan Wilson, I can replace y'all with 2 clicks of a button right now, and you'll never remember any of their names. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't fighting over, you know what I'm saying, the purse holders in the club. If I'm fighting over some bad.
How many linebackers you taking? One early, one late?
It depends. If we trade and get some multiple picks, I would consider 2. Because there's another one in Harold Perkins out of LSU who was one of those ones who's high octane. Y'all know when I like linebackers, I like them geeked up on go. I like them geeked up on go. So
I want to sign because linebackers ain't that.
They are the purse, bro. E2, bro. Everybody knows the purse holders in the club. You know what I'm saying? When girls at the dance floor say, "Can you hurry my purse real quick?" You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows the purse holder. You know what I'm saying? And she got a whole bunch of Louis purses around her while she's sitting there watching all her friends down the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this club is dry. Whatever. Okay. I'm not fighting over her. I'm getting to the dance floor. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Now I was going to just say, like, I know we don't participate in free agency usually, but some of the positions we need, I think, can be had, and it ain't going to break the bank.
Right.
We can get a decent, like, because what's we call his brother is about to be available. I would draft a high linebacker and go get Quentin Williams' brother.
Oh, okay.
And not because I think he's a game changer, because it's a good veteran, solid linebacker. What we would want, like you earlier when I said Logan Wilson, he was like, "Nah, no, I'm out." Yeah. You bring in him and you get a young dude, and then you shore it up from both ways, a little veteran leadership, and you bring in the youth. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with that. It don't always have to be all young.
Right.
We just can't be bargain shopping, because we can't be out there like, yo, we can turn all of these players that were first round picks that fell off into great players. Right. I hope that the whole strategy is done.
Right. Facts. But I see y'all, man. Everyone's talking about Quincy Williams draft stuff. Trust me, we got draft. I'm already locked in.
Hey, look, the stream turned up. We started talking draft.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. But y'all know we got y'all, man. Cause I see some people like, last week they're like, okay, Cowboys fans, who are some prospects? But y'all know I've been on this stuff since.
Hey, y'all want to do some homework? We're gonna do cover 3 next week, right? Win or loss, we're gonna do cover 3 next week.
We'll start it up after Christmas.
Yes, it's Christmas. Yeah. We ain't gonna do it.
We'll start it up.
We're gonna do it Christmas Eve. You right.
Yeah.
After Christmas, this is the homework, right? Get your top 3 players. We're gonna ask y'all to throw them in the chat. Do your homework. We'll do a draft show. Right? For cover 3. And we'll come in here and talk about, I don't care what positions, just your top 3 players, or you can do top 2. First 2 rounds, we got 2 first round picks. Right. Who you want in the first round? That's the homework.
Yeah. And this year, y'all, I want to make it collaborative. So if y'all some dogs out there in the community, get asked, and we'll bring you on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all seen us cook for so long. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's just.
You want to drop a link?
We'll drop a link. You know what I'm saying? We'll drop a link if we see someone in the community. I know we got some dogs out there, because I know my dog Martin is a dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got some dogs out there. So if y'all go out there and start working, and y'all we see y'all moving. You know what I'm saying? We'll bring you on the show, and we're not like Eberflus. We're not going to stay in cover 3 all day. We can go to cover 4. We can run some matches. Man, you know what I'm saying? But we looking for some dogs out there when it comes to the draft this year, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't heard Tuck do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people still second guessing me. Y'all didn't see all. You know what I'm saying? What else can I prove? You know what I'm saying? What else can I prove? So it's like, all right, cool. Everybody's out on Anthony Hill Jr. I'll stand over here in the corner by myself. And then when he's going crazy out there in Baltimore or something, I will just retweet a whole bunch of clips, just like I do in Asante Samuel Jr. right now. You know what I'm saying? I remember vividly. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Tuck just likes Asante because he's a Florida State guy.
Hey, your boy with the Chargers is balling. Henley, right?
Yeah, I literally have a Dion Henley video on my channel right now. Says how the Dallas Cowboys could steal one of the best linebackers in the class. Chargers said, "Oh, word." I got you.
The Chargers be watching. The Chargers gonna be watching.
The Chargers be watching me, bro. Like, you know,
Chargers gonna drive Anthony Hill, bitch.
They are. You know what I'm saying? And with the 17th pick, they like, God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Arondé Gadsden going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I would do though. I'll take Jeremiah Love and not lose no sleep. That's how I would do.
I would if Jeremiah Love. But here's the thing, y'all. See, this team here in Kansas City, they don't care about no colorful charts. They trying to get talent, and it's all over the radio. They already got like campaigns.
That ain't never had one of those. Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They say, all right, we've done the Pat Mahomes throw it 40 times a game stuff. We about to give you a running back.
Giving him a running back like that. And you know what's funny? Bro, Pat, I don't know how you get your surgery in 20 minutes.
Bro, he got
his surgery with the swelling there. Like, whatever. Fix it.
He said, fix me. He already talking about being back for the preseason. That's what
he might, when people get determined like that, he might have that Overshown.
Right. Yeah. So
Overshown came back and was healthy. He just got a freak injury again.
Right. So
he's back again looking good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you give him Jeremiah Love, we can hand the ball off 25, 30 times.
I ain't giving him no goddamn ideas. Hey, y'all, no.
Yeah, facts, man, facts. But y'all know we have y'all covered. So like I said, we probably won't do it. We probably could. No, I'll be out.
This joint really did turn up real fast, bro. This joint turned up.
Bro,
hey, man,
I don't know. Maybe we need to. Hey, y'all want us to move this to 8?
It don't matter.
Is it the time we missing out on? We can come a little. We can show up a little later.
It don't matter. It don't matter with me. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably take next week off for Christmas, man. We hope everyone has a great, blessed holiday. Spend some time with your family. Get away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I kind of enjoy it now because I ain't got to be, because I was going to be stressed out because my original plans was to be in D.C. watching it. Now I got, you know what I'm saying? Man, hey, this is the Cowboys on. Y'all want to watch the game, man? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? We could open gifts, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really pressing, man, but I want everyone to have a great holiday out there, man. Stay
no
blessed.
Question.
Enjoy some time with the family. But y'all know, Cowboys Nation, we got y'all, man. So from J Tuck, DMV, and CFT, we're cover 3, and we're out. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Sleeper. So you think you know football, huh? Okay, let's turn your football knowledge into real money. Download the Sleeper app, the ultimate fantasy app that can turn game day into payday. Just download the Sleeper app and pick more or less on your favorite players. With more stats than any other daily fantasy app, just choose 2 or more of your favorite players from pregame or live stats. Pick more or less from predicted stats, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money if your pick wins. So use the promo code CFO, and you'll get up to $100 match on your first deposit. So download Sleeper now, and let's get this money, gang.